Okay. See that?
Well, hey guys, let's just get things started off the grown man way. So first, let me tell you about this video. It's supposed to be to help you guys with your teams, particularly run and gun, if you would like to call it that. So primarily run, and then just good wide receivers to help with your pass block and tight ends. So pretty much run first, but you know you're obviously gonna have to pass. So we're starting off with Travis Frederick. You guys saw his stats, very good card. We're gonna move over to Anthony Davis and see how you guys like him. This is a very good card, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably the best RT in the game right now. So if you guys want to pick him up, you guys should. The things that you guys should look for in your blockers are stamina, of course, the run block, pass block and run block, the run block footwork and pass block footwork, along with impact blocking and their speed, because if you're running a screen, you want them to get there quickly so you don't get sacked. So that's what you're looking for. So I say the best would be Anthony Davis. You guys can look at Brian Beluga too, because you guys might not like Anthony Davis. So trying to show you guys a variety of different cards here, but this is also a very good card. His run block and pass block are very good. I'm going primarily run block over pass block with these cards, because running, if you have a good run game, your pass game is going to be better. So yeah, let's just look into these. RG John Asoma, very good card, probably again the best at his position. Run block 92, pass block 95. You guys can see it's a very good card. Speed 72, that's pretty good for a blocker. I can see his awareness is good. I don't know what jumping helps, but anything that's helps. Very good run block strength, impact blocking, footwork. We're gonna go down to stamina and see what 90 stamina. That's very good. So yeah, I'd pick him up probably the best at that position, but you guys, there's a bunch of variety, and again, these are just elite cards. So you guys, like, there's probably a bunch of gold cards that are very good as well, but I'll be doing my budget run and gun team later on in another video, but this one comes first because most people would like to get these blockers. So yeah, we're gonna move on to LG. Gene Upshaw's by far the best, no doubt about it. You guys can just see his stats. I don't really have to his stats. This card speaks for itself. 6'5", speed 63, awareness 84. Those things don't matter as much as the qualities I listed before, but they help as well. We're gonna go down and check his other stats. Impact blocking good, run block strength, run block footwork, pass block strength, pass block footwork. It's a very good card. So yeah, probably definitely the best at this position. We're gonna go over tight ends, wide receivers, and then I'm gonna go actually over a couple running backs as well. There's a bunch of different running backs, so if you guys just don't like the ones that I show you, just go out and get the running backs that you like. I did the ones that stood out to me, but yeah, they're very good cards. There's Justin Forsett, there's Jonathan Stewart. There's just a bunch of different cards that you guys can get. There's Beast Mode, Eddie Lacy, whoever you want to get who fits your style. But only we're gonna stay on the blockers right now. Joe Thomas is a very good card. I don't know. I'm not gonna say this is the best at this position. LT is a very they have a bunch of good LTs this year in the mud. So I'm not gonna go out and just say right now he's the best, but he's a very good card if you want to pick him up. He's probably actually the highest, the one that goes for the most, because this is a BCA card and you can't get those anymore. But yeah, so pick him up if you would like to. It's an extremely good card. It's phenomenal. It's great. But again, there are a bunch of cards at this position that you could say are better, like Will Beatty. I'd say get Will Beatty. probably, in my opinion, the best at his position. Just look at his stats right now. You guys can see it's a very good card. 6'6", that's a very good, unless you have a short running back, but that doesn't really matter. Impact blocking is good, run block strength, footwork. You guys can see his stats as I'm talking to you. So yeah, Will Beatty, best at this position in my opinion. So this is just based off of what I know. You guys can go check these out for yourself. Again, this is just my opinion. Tyron Smith is also a very good card. If besides Will Beatty, this is probably the best card, second best, in my opinion. You guys can go again check them out if you want, but let's just keep going on with the video. Yeah, these are very good cards, and I think that the reason that you want your blockers, like to buy your blockers first over anything, is because like you can get the best wide receivers, but if you don't have enough time to throw to them, what's the point? You can have the best running back, but if he can't, like if there aren't any holes to run through, then there's no point in having him. So your blockers are like the main thing you should have in MUT, so go for blockers first. After blockers, you can get a bunch of wide receivers. I'd probably go for either a tight end or a running back. I mean, just this is if you have like if you're low on money and you have to do it by position. After blockers, I'd probably go running back, but right now we're going to show you these phenomenal tight ends. Heath Miller, very good run block. These are extremely good stats, guys. You guys can see for a tight end, these are good stats. Like probably better than most, I'm not gonna say most gold blockers, but it's very good. It's a very good card for a tight end. Let's go over his stats. You guys are probably already seen them. I'm going a little bit quicker than I want to, but I don't want to make this a very long video. But on to the next card, Greg Olsen. He's a very good blocker. If you want a catcher and a blocker, but because tight ends you have to catch. If you just want primarily catching, and then blocking, like of course blocking is not going to be like their strong suit, but if you want a good catcher, then blocker, primarily catching, really good hands, Greg Olsen's the card to get. Very good card. They're better tight ends with better run block and better catching, but it's probably not going to be like as evenly distributed as Greg Olsen. Delaney Walker, if you want blocking, get him. If you want catching, go after Greg Olsen. This is probably the best card though in my opinion, based off of if you're going to do a run for running, this is the best blocking card by far, no doubt about it. So yeah, I'd pick him up. Again, I mean, it's just based off of your opinion. Do what you want. But if I'm not actually a run and gun team, this is just to help you guys out. I don't have any of these players in my starting lineup, so I'm just trying to help you guys. But yes, so Delaney Walker is probably the best one. As we go to FBs, Stanley Havili, I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't want to mess that up. It's a very good card for catching and run blocking. Excuse me, but the best FB for blocking in my opinion is John Kuhn. It's to be debated, but John Kuhn, I've actually had him before. I sold him because I try to get more money to get another Colts player. But yeah, John Kuhn is the best in my opinion. I'm actually about to go over his stats right now, or what they have assigned his attributes, what they've given to him. But yeah, Stan Havili is very good. If you want to get him, go pay 200k for him. Your choice. I wouldn't get that. So yeah, Franco Harris is also a beast. Just look at his stats. These are very good for a catching FB. If you're gonna this again, you need a good catching FB if you're gonna do the whole run and gun thing. You can't just be run blocking. You have to have good catchers. Franco Harris is a very good card. Not gonna lie, probably second best to John Kuhn, especially based on your money. If you don't have that many coins, John Kuhn, I think he goes for about 17k, 12k. I don't know. Haven't checked the prices in a while. But I'm about to see, so we can just check them. But yeah, it's a very good card, Franco Harris. Still is legend on here. Great card. Go pick him up if you'd like. But yeah, I'd probably, I personally, just my opinion, I don't want to spend 50k, 60k on a FB. There's no point for me because they do a lot, but not that much. So I'd pick John Kuhn, not just because of the money, but look at his stats, they're very good. Yeah, so that's my, I'm gonna actually go over, I think, another FB. I'm not sure, you guys will see, but look at his stats. They're very good stats for an FB. His stamina is very good, catching traffic good for an FB. Okay, now we're gonna go to wide receivers. Eric Decker, very good blocker, and look at his catching stats: 95 catch, carrying 71, run block 63. It's just a super good card. So if you guys are looking for this particular type of scheme, if you will, go and get this card, Catching Traffic 95. It's a very good card. I'm actually going to be doing more than just run and gun. I'll do speed run, short pass, and so on. Demaryius Thomas is also a very good card. You guys can see run block 68. You guys know his catching stats, I'm sure, because he's one of the best cards in Madden. Stamina is good. It's a very good card. I'd probably pick Eric Decker over Demaryius Thomas just because the body type and how body type does matter and much. Just so you know, Demaryius Thomas is a very big guy. Is a very big receiver, so I'm just not like that. I wouldn't want him on my team. Anquan Boldin and Eric Decker, that'd be, if I were doing this, I'd pick Anquan Boldin. I'd pick him up. It's a very good card. I'm actually trying to do a whole Colts team, so I'm not gonna be doing this. So yeah, Andre Reed is a very good card as well. Run block 64. Pick him up if you'd like. It's a great card. Only going for 86k right now. But I wouldn't, out of the receivers that I'm showing you guys, I wouldn't pick him up. There's another one later on that I'm going to show you guys that I'd rather have. So for right now, for me, here's the card that I wanted: Brandon Marshall, Anquan Boldin, and Eric Decker. Those are like what you need. Look at 72 run block. That's crazy. His catching stats are amazing. They're not the fastest wide receivers, but if you're doing the whole run thing, you won't need a fast receiver. If you want a good fast receiver, you know, pick up Mike Wallace. It's a very good card. Plaxico Burress. You guys can, there's a bunch of good cards you guys can do. I'd probably pick up Plaxico Burress too. So my 3 starting would be Plaxico Burress, Brandon Marshall, and Anquan Boldin, and then have Eric Decker at the 4. Here are the running backs. Matt Forte is a beast card. Just one of a few. There's the 97 Matt Forte that's better, but just, you know, for money's sake, we'll go to the 92 one. It's a very good card. For running, it depends. Body type does matter on this too. His body type is very good to use, but if you're running the ball, but I don't know, it's just not what I want. On my team, Arian Foster, I'd pick him up. I've had him before, but I had to let that go. Anyways, for a different reason. But yeah, Arian Foster is probably like a must get if you're doing this. It's his speed, his catching. He's like the perfect all-around running back that you the perfect all-around running back, but not the best in the game based on what just my experiences. But yeah, pick him up. It's a great card. So yeah, you guys can choose. Le'Veon Bell, he's a phenomenal card as well. A lot of people have Le'Veon Bell, and it's hard to, his body type is like very hard to tackle. He's very elusive, so if you guys are looking for elusive running backs, pick him up. But again, there's another running back that I'm going to show you that I personally like better. I'd pick him up. If you want this card, that body type, that speed, pick him up. But it's not Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson is a very good card. He fumbles a lot though. So yeah, if he didn't fumble so much, be the best card in the game by far. Actually, I don't know, not by far, because when I'm about to show you, he's the best, hands down. But yeah, Adrian Peterson is good too. So yeah, just based off of your opinion, there's so many other good running backs that you guys can get, if you guys want to. You just have to take the time to look into them and get them. Jamal Charles, this is the card that everyone should get. Best card in the game, best running back. I don't care about Bo Jackson, it's Jamal Charles. Bo Jackson you can make fumble, Jamal Charles you can't. I don't know how they do that, but that's just how it is. I've never seen Jamal Charles fumble in my career, or not career, in my time in MUT. I've made Bo fumble quite a few times, and I've seen him fumble quite a few times. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's pretty much going to be the end of the video.